again.
This is Michael. He's Audie.
Hello.
And this is the final part.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed this game will finally end.
Yeah.
And it's not because, woohoo, we finally get to complete it. Woohoo! The awful story gets to finish.
Yeah, as I said, it's probably not the whole game that's the problem. The story campaign is terrible.
Yeah. The story itself is bad. The acting is bad. The modelling on a lot of the characters are bad. Sometimes
they talk, sometimes they don't.
Yeah. The driving, which is a big part of the game, is bad.
We actually...
The loading, you die a lot, so loading is bad.
We praised God the fact that we got that driving mechanic. We got the fast track mechanic working. It helped us cover a lot of ground.
Yeah.
We've gone back from being... The pacing is terrible as well, because that first two chapters, the pacing, you're doing loads of shit. You know?
I'll give them credit, because they spread the tutorial over quite a lot of missions. It's not like your first 3 missions are all tutorial.
Yeah.
Your first one is, and then you do a few other things, and then it will teach something new, and then... But, yeah. The shooting mechanic is okay. The hacking mechanic is good. I like it. It's unique. It's it's innovative. You can kind of see the battlefield in a new way. It's not like you have to wait and hide and wait for people to come to you. You can lure them to you. You can set up traps for people. I'd say the combat in this is probably the best part of the game.
Yeah. I think
you get a nice array of weapons.
Yeah, I do like the hacking mechanic, and it is innovative the way you got to kill people.
Yeah,
you have a choice whether to knock them out, to shoot them, to blow them up.
Yeah, hack the explosive they're carrying. Then more tactics like deactivate the.
It has that kind of Command and Conquer XCOM type of feel to it. Where you have to figure out ways to take out your enemies.
Yeah, I mean, if you've watched our previous videos, you know we have vastly different ways.
Yeah.
I will sneak and take 20 minutes taking every single person out silently.
You
will go in and just biggest, loudest gun and just blow everyone away until they call reinforcements and then blow up all the reinforcements.
Sometimes his methods work, sometimes mine work.
Yeah.
That's where we go. But in terms of the way the game works at the moment, with the final act, they've kind of drawn it out. Truthfully, once he got redemption for his niece-daughter's murder, that should have been it.
Yeah.
But instead, it's continuing.
The main thing that bugs me is with the story is
badly written characters.
Yeah. There's drama, but you don't care.
Yeah.
So it's not drama about anything important. So it seems.
And Aiden
cheesy.
is a heartless son of a bitch. It's just like, I know, like, oh, you know, my niece died, but it was your fault in the first place.
Yeah. You mess with mob buses, they will fuck you over.
And his sister easily forgives him, which I find weird.
Yeah, he was robbing the mob bus, his hotel.
She figured out who he is, found out about him. She's like, yeah, it's fine. Do you want to come with us? No, I'm a fucking criminal.
So
I can sum this game up. It wants to be Batman. And not any Batman. It wants to be the Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah. The hacking in it is actually very much similar to the Arkham City and all that. You know, where you'd sit on top of a perch and you'd wait.
Yeah.
And you'd set up traps and then you'd move somewhere else. You'd jump around. They wouldn't know where you were. It's all about either going guns blazing, which is a nice option you can do, or disorientate your enemies, confuse them.
Yeah. And then take them down.
Yeah.
But in Arkham City, in Arkham Asylum, you've got to work for it.
Yeah, you can't go in guns blazing.
Yeah, you've got to work for it. There's certain ways you have to do things, otherwise it won't let you progress. With this, you can do it in several different ways, but it gets very drawn out. The loading times are terrible, especially for a game where we downloaded half of the game onto the hard drive anyway.
Yeah, definitely the.
It requires you to do so.
Yeah, it's a 2-disc game.
Yeah.
And it's like 9 gig.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say describing this game in 2 words would be. No, 3 words would be a hacking, loading monologue.
Yeah.
That will just. If you say to someone a hacking, loading monologue, people will know it's this game if they've played it. Because they're the 3 memories. You can hack, which is awesome. Loading, which is really annoying. And monologuing, which is fucking... Because you can't do anything else. And while people are monologuing, you're just driving around in circles. Because you can't... It doesn't tell you where to go on the map next. It doesn't tell you what to do. So
the story in this game is a complete and utter mess. A complete mess. And when you have a story that's a mess... It ends up because we're like, right.
They try and there wasn't enough substance. So they dragged it out and it's like, go here, go all the way to the other side of the map, go all the way back here.
Drive here.
Protect these people.
I started getting so frustrated. I started taking my GTA shortcuts.
I started getting so frustrated. I actually started getting annoyed when you would die on the last person. I mean, you take out, like my way, you take out everyone and you're free to move around. You take everyone out and you're on the last person and you don't stick to the wall.
Wait. Where is the liquid? I told you. Go get it. Now.
Alright.
You continue.
Yeah.
Be right back, guys.
Alright. Level set. You just drop the microphone, so yeah. This does seem a bit like a rant as the last video, but as this probably will be the last video, I'm probably not going to do much of a sum up afterwards. Just trying to show you what our feeling of the game is. I'd say it's definitely worth a game to borrow, to rent, to kind of if your friends got it, borrow it off them, play it, but do not buy the game. It's not a game that has any replay value. Even the multiplayer is, again, it revolves around the hacking. You just get jumped into someone else's game.
Yeah.
You either hack them or they hack you, or you follow them or they follow you. It's all about.
It's a unique feature.
It is a unique feature, but that's the entire multiplayer.
Yeah.
Which needs to be more nowadays. Multiplayer games need to be more. So, again,
and it is enjoyable though. That part of the game.
But
this seems so drawn out that it's gotten to the point where we're exhausted, and it's not exhausted emotionally. It's just exhausted because we want it to end.
Yeah. So, out of 10, what would you give and why?
We're going to do a small review on it. I don't know if he wants to do it, but I'm going to end up doing a small review on it.
Yeah,
At the moment, I would probably raise it up a little bit to a 6 out of 10.
See, I think I would agree with that. I would say 7 to 8 out of 10 with battle mechanics.
Yeah.
It's a really good game with the battle mechanics. The combat is normally quite smooth. The enemy AI is normally quite smart.
We will say the combat is only smooth with progression. Once you've sort of leveled up to a certain level, it gets to the point where it's fun again.
Yeah.
Before it wasn't fun.
There's a good variation of enemies. All the enemies aren't just mindless. Some of them are really hard armoured, and that kind of stops you being a Superman of running around and just taking one down, taking person down, taking person down.
Yeah.
You've got to physically get the shotgun out and go blasting with these guys. So yeah, 8 out of 10 I'd say combat and stuff like that. But the rest of the game, I still say it drags it down to about a 5. That's how bad the rest of the game and frustrating the rest of the game is. It knocks 3 points off the game.
I also say it's not frustrating because it's hard.
But I like hard games, yeah.
Yeah, it's the pace which is a big problem in the game. Because it drags the game out for the first 2 chapters. And then the 3rd chapter you get to the meat. The 4th chapter goes quickly. And then now we're on the 5th chapter, which shouldn't even exist. He has avenged his niece. That's all he needed.
Yeah. Now
But
he's
suddenly-
just trying to get this guy who double crossed him, and
Well, he didn't really double cross him. He was burned the same way he was.
yeah.
He's just like a jilted lover. It's pathetic.
And that's another one.
Too foul.
That's one of the weirdest things in this game. All the characters seem to have some sort of sexual tension.
Yeah.
Every single one. All the adult characters seem to have some weird sexual tension. Apart from Georgie. And then they introduce random characters like this. What's his name? The Dead Mouse character.
Default.
Right?
It was a Dead Mouse riff-off.
Yeah. For no reason, they bring him. They mention him slightly like he's a hack earlier in the game, and then you get all of this information. So you're like, oh no, the whole city is open to me. I now know everything. And as soon as you get that, he hacks and takes all your stuff. You're like, okay, fuck that. I spent an hour kind of climbing through a power block and fighting bosses and everything to get this information, and he steals it off you in a few seconds. So you hunt him down, he escapes, and then we haven't heard anything about him. So it was like one mission.
Yeah, he was pointless.
Yeah, it's like you threw him in with no backstory, and now he's gone. So even if I have a feeling he's going to come back in this mission, but he still has no backstory.
There's
Who
nothing
is
about
he?
him. Yeah, it was like, oh, there's this guy who's a contractor to Damien. And then
And he's
suddenly
now a better
Damien...
hacker than everyone.
Yeah, which made no sense. It's
And
like
now Damien now has the ability to control the whole city. I mean, we can hack locally, but he can hack anything, which is weird. And he learnt that from watching us.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Shall I continue?
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's continue and go from there. It's just... there should have been more to this, in my opinion. It just doesn't seem that they considered that. They're like, oh, we've got to make it as long as possible. We've got to give people as much as we can.
Which I can understand. Give people substance, yeah, but it has to be substance.
Yeah, you can't cover shit and say it's substance.
Ain't that all there? So this is it. We finally got to his building, and this is the terminal. Oh, and there's a group called DeadSec.
Enjoy the show.
You give us 30 seconds.
For what?
30 seconds inside TTOS. We drop in our code. Then, when the system reboots, DeadSec will control the machine from the inside. We will correct what movement is broken. 30 seconds is all we need.
30 seconds, no one knows. Our little secret.
We will be the
We will be the watch.
watchdogs.
Oh, and a nice little drop there of the name of the film, or the name of the game. Yeah, DeadSec is another shady group that's like, oh, we're super underground hackers, but that's all.
Again,
you
no
really...
one knows who they are.
Yeah, and the thing is, they're not like, oh, they're unknown. They literally are unknown. They're not talked about.
Yeah, you can hear like little sound bites from them, but this is the first time they've actually made themselves known in this game.
Yeah, they do kind of, they take over the media now and again and go, oh no.
We are almighty, we're all powerful.
Yeah, spread the news, down
your
with
seed.
government, all that bullshit.
Spread your seed, down the government. Hitler is great. What?
So yeah, they're the nuts who sit there and go, yeah, freedom of information.
Whoa!
Oh, we'll take that one.
Freedom of information,
Yeah.
dude.
It doesn't matter who it hurts, we need to let everyone know about every single little secret the government has.
Get the camera.
God, you were in the server room and now you have to... What the... Okay, I'm really confused what's going on here.
We're dead in the server, we're killing it all. Basically, we're bringing the world back offline.
To a satellite coming to
T-Bone is, yeah. You got to a point in the game where you're like, oh no, this code is too complex, I can't decode it. Oh wait, I know an old hacker who used to be the best in the world, so let's see if we can
His
find
name's
him.
CM Punk.
Yeah.
Here we go.
My God.
That satellite had a family, damn it! What the hell's all this cash?
You got loads of money. Boom. Yeah, again, like this character,
Okay, now we know where he is.
he is a proper asshole.
Use a boat to reach Damien.
Is that what it said?
Yeah.
There's got to be a boat. Oh, look, conveniently there's a boat there.
Boat! Boat!
No, don't pick up, don't pick up. Oh, God. Yeah. I'm sorry. Please comment and let us know that if you've got someone who you're trying to hunt down who has kidnapped your lover, your wife, sister, your fucking son, nephew, killed Lena, does fucking done horrible things to you all game, and keeps calling you.
I blame myself every day for the plan, for meeting you, for not stopping you when I had the chance. And I don't make that mistake anymore. I see a problem, I step in.
Oh yes, the vigilante. I've read your headline.
You're the only problem I see now, and I'm coming for you.
See, look, that's meant to sound badass, like, yeah, I'm
not.
coming for you. Like, oh no, it's scary, but he just sounds like a child.
It's literally a child that doesn't get what he wants.
Yeah, I'm coming for you.
It doesn't seem like this game was well thought out story-wise.
No, it's trying to be too many things,
Yeah.
including Batman.
If this was a game about hacking, I think it would have been a more issue.
Yeah.
And the way they saw it in the trailers, this guy was be the guy that could track you down, that could find you, and if you've done something wrong, he will make sure that you pay for it. Instead, this has become a story about revenge with his sister / girlfriend /
Yeah, if it was just
daughter
about
/
hacking
niece.
and kind of, they would have thrown, even if they were trying to throw like the morals of hacking and freedom of information, whether this DedSec group is.
Yeah, if you want to copy something, why copy Batman? Why didn't you just copy V for Vendetta, for fuck's
Yeah,
sake?
V for Vendetta was a fucking awesome film and a really good idea.
Yeah.
And the whole point of Freedom of Information Act, should this DedSec be a good group? Is the DedSec a good group, or is it a fucking like
Yeah, are they
terrorist
good or are
group,
they bad?
basically?
Yeah, exactly. Who are they? Who is he?
And his moral kind of
His moral compass.
yeah, and whether we might not agree. He might be a complete dickhead, but he's following some sort of code. The game is trying to make him into a good guy,
Even though he's following bad ethics.
yeah. And we know it's bad. It's not like he's torn. He is actually
Yeah,
actively.
I'm gonna kill someone.
Yeah,
You know, I want to kill this guy. Oh, they had to die for a better purpose. Oh, I had to use this guy who nearly got himself killed to serve a purpose. And it's like,
yeah. Like there was earlier in the game, there
To
was
serve
you
my
needed
agenda.
to take someone's identity to get information.
and then he kills the guy.
Yeah, you're like, oh, by the way, we can't just take his identity because if he turns up and we've taken his identity, it will spoil our plan, so we need to kill him. Yes, the guy was a fucking scumbag.
But who are you to decide whether that guy should live or die?
Yeah, the fact is you've murdered someone
I'm walking on
because
water.
it's convenient. You're walking on water.
Yeah, I was walking on water.
Do you know why? Because you're bad, Jesus.
Remember when you and I first decided to pool our talents? The scheme
Oh, so somehow he knows I'm here. Unless he's just got this on loop.
But never like this. Look outside. We've taken down a goddamn city.
See, this is what I would do. I'd set this up and have a massive explosion, so when he turned up, I'd just blow up the whole little island and go, that's my problem over. And this
Right.
guy is too much of a...
I can't do anything with that, so there's got to be a camera in it. Are you telling me that... Oh, okay, I've got to go up. So where...
Yeah. The guy seems... What he's doing seems implausible. I know it's like a sci-fi game, but the whole point in sci-fi is meant to be believable enough so you can suspend your disbelief. You can be like, okay, I understand that he can't hack everything, but if the technology was there, maybe he could. Whereas this is just like he can take on armies of people and he can...
It's one of the reasons why I like Dishonored as well. Dishonored, there was no moral high ground or moral low ground. You could choose what it would be.
See,
You were given the
that's what
choice
I would
to
have
take...
liked that in this game, where you could choose to be a
Moral,
right,
yeah.
like a right cunt, like really just like with the guy who you stole the identity for. You could execute him
Or choose not to.
or tie him up for the
For the police to get him. Yeah.
yeah, and like leave evidence because you're a hacker. You can leave evidence of the horrible things he's done. But no.
Or in as well, you could have created a new identity if you're a hacker. Why couldn't you just added someone in there who didn't exist, or use a dead person who doesn't exist anyway?
Yeah.
What they call the lighthouse lookout.
Yeah,
I
because
got
to be honest,
this
they done it as if you needed to have his identity because he's a regular. But when you go in there, they don't know who you are. They assume you're him.
This dude makes Dexter look like a saint.
Yeah, I think you were right. I think they were going for the anti-hero.
Yeah. Kind of like, oh, I'm really good inside, but my niece dying is what made me into this son of a bitch. No. No. You are an asshole. So why are we supposed to care about you? I don't give a shit about this guy.
No. Do you know what? If the bad guy, when you're climbing this ladder, in this FMV, if the bad guy standing there with a gun and goes bang, and just look and executes you, I'd just be like, oh, okay, good.
You know they're gonna have a fight in the lighthouse because you're gonna throw him off the fucking thing.
Got a speech, Damien? Anything you want to say?
The slow motion mechanics good. Like, again, the combat is really good.
Yeah.
They've got the focus thing where you can slow down time so you can take on hordes of enemy. Except they don't explain why. Even GTA make a joke of it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like, you can do that slow down time thing.
I played you. Clara is as much your fault. So is your niece. That's why you sent your family away, right? They know what you are. You play a beautiful
No, because
game.
you keep kidnapping them.
Sometimes you still lose.
That's why I sent them away.
Jesus
Oh, fine.
No. Watch this. He's gonna turn on him.
Yeah, of course. I like Georgie though.
Your contract.
Yeah.
Take it over.
Do you know what?
Come on, take it over.
I like Georgie.
At least he never hides who he is.
Exactly. Do you know what? I got paid more.
Oh, you're hilarious. You know, you guys take things far too personally. That's your problem. That's why this went wrong. There's lessons to be learned here.
Sneaky, hacky.
Up, phone 2.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
I really like the Georgie character. They made a game about him. But what are you going to do? Are you going to hack while you're...
Take down Georgie. Bang. Bye, Georgie.
Execute.
Straight in the head.
So you just murdered 2 people.
I don't know what Damien wanted in those final moments.
But I don't care.
Death, I suppose.
Oh,
Georgie survived.
Good.
I thought I could fix the little girl's
Do you know what? Yes, Georgie double-crossed you, but
all of this.
he's a mercenary.
Exposed lies.
He never had loyalty to you. You paid him.
Broken city. And me.
Is that really the final boss fight?
Yep.
I don't look
You
back
press B
anymore.
and then,
I don't regret.
like right trigger.
That's
You
it.
should have shot him in the kneecap or something.
Everything is connected. And I'll use that to expose, to protect, and if necessary, to punish.
Who gives him the right to punish? Oh, I don't understand what that logo's about. I'm guessing there's a
Watch Dogs.
W,
Yeah,
but
and
where's
a
the D?
in the middle.
But then there's a line of... That's WatchDogs, everyone. Well done.
I think I should have shot him in the knee because maybe he would have said something.
Once again, Mayor Rushmore is dead. Police are not revealing any
Oh my god, have we just killed the mayor as well?
Documents found extensive corruption and deep ties between the mayor and the Chicago South Club leader, Lucky Quinn. Did the mayor kill himself over this exposure? Or was
No,
he
because it just said he was
executed?
found dead.
Bloom Director of Public Relations, Charlotte Gardner,
Is found
has
dead.
issued a statement regarding the
No,
recent
but
CTOS
has been
coverage.
found dead.
We knew all along that our CTOS network would be a target for hackers of all strengths and skills. It's been an excellent proving ground to demonstrate how robust our system really
Oh
is.
god, are they setting up a
We're so
sequel?
pleased with the
Yeah.
results. Our firewall security withheld the worst of the attacks, and in some cases, trip switches closed the systems off before any access could be gained. Your personal information remains secure. Our CTOS network is restored to full operations. In a world where we want to spend more time with loved ones. Be active in our communities. Have safer, healthier homes and cities. Bloom Industries listen to you and your needs. We are embarking
Do you know
on
what this
a
video
global
is?
journey. We want the
This is a
world
really
to
good
be better.
opening video.
CTOS 2.0, focusing on
Who the hell is
putting you
CTS?
on the global
The
stage.
global system we were using.
Yeah, but who are they?
Making smart
They're just a
decisions
generic company.
even smarter.
This gives at least a bit of background on them.
Yeah.
Up next, an interview with a woman who claims to know the vigilante, Aiden Pierce.
That
Renowned
nanny.
child psychologist Yolanda Mendez is with us. Dr. Mendez, your story is extraordinary.
Why does he have the
You
mask on?
actually
People know who he
Aiden
is.
Pierce,
He's Aiden
the man
Pierce.
we know as the vigilante. Tell us how that came about.
I met Mr. Pierce through the family. His sister.
This was a surprise to us. We couldn't find any information about him at all. It's great that you've come forward. You were treating her son for trauma?
Yes, well, naturally I can't discuss any of that. Not even their names.
No. We wouldn't ask you to. But that's how you met Aiden Pierce. What's he like?
It's impossible to say for certain what he's really like. He masks his personality.
No, he doesn't.
He's very good at it.
No, he's not.
It isn't like someone playing poker. This is a very
I would
smart
love to
man
play him
who's
in
looking
poker.
to
He would
gain
be
the upper
crap.
hand in every situation.
And you're writing a book.
Yes, I am. It's a book about the whole experience. A study on Mr. Pierce.
Good on her.
I really wanted to explore this complex man.
You should have basically explored this in the game.
Dr. Mendez.
That she was writing a book.
No, that about his personality. I would have loved to see a bit of diverse
Oh,
personality.
and now Dead Set.
DedSec has had enough. Our warnings have fallen on deaf ears. Our reputation has been attacked by conflicts such as Default. Heed our final
Oh, Default, yeah.
There will be a reckoning. We are vigilant against the Watchers. We are capable. We are unstoppable. We are at war.
Okay, guys.
While
Tonight,
a
8
statement
p.m.
from the Commissioner's office acknowledges the recent decline in criminal activity, the vigilante known as the Fox is only given the slightest praise for his crime-fighting efforts. An anonymous source told our reporters that members of the police department are more enthusiastic about the vigilante than they are allowed to publicly disclose.
What? I've killed so many police officers.
With Chicago still reeling from the shocking revelations of Rose Washington's murder and Mayor Rushmore's subsequent death, there has been little appetite for politics or elections. One name that's been floated about is Bloom's VP of Communications, Charlotte Gardner. Her supporters insist Ms. Gardner will restore integrity and trust.
Is
to
it
a
wrong
state
that
sorely
this
needs
story
it.
is better
Yeah.
than the
It does
actual
set it
whole
up for a
game?
sequel.
Yeah, this is setting up a sequel, but the thing is, nothing set up the first game.
No.
What city were you in?
Chicago.
Are you sure? Because it never mentioned it.
They did.
While
Oh.
CTOS is back online, many are raising questions about the safety features needed to run a complex system in a major city.
DedSec again. They're setting DedSec up for a second game.
Yeah,
This-
DedSec are going to be the, I think, the bad guys in the next game.
Yeah, because now they're pissed off because we've warned you before. And then you got the Danger Mouse guy who's going to be your
Default.
ally. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a funny feeling he's going to have a bit of a role in the
Aiden
next
Pierce
game.
is going to be a fucking douche again.
Yeah. He is not a vigilante. He's not
not
an
a
anti-hero.
vigilante. He's-
No.
Yeah, he's not even a well, he is a vigilante in the
And your friend, was it Chan? He's going to have something to do with it.
What about that guy you kidnapped at the beginning? What the
No
hell?
sign of him, yeah.
It just mentions him now and again, but you never see any more of him. Maybe it's another phone call. Okay.
I'm bleeding here. You?
I'm holding up.
I got one last bone for you to chase. Maurice finally gave in, then suddenly he was
Oh, here he is.
I'll give you a location, the rest you can work out yourself.
That's business, huh?
Yeah, that's right. It's all business.
Jordy's like that. Tidy fixer. Keeps the loose ends clean. Maurice is one of his loose ends. And he's ultimately my problem. He's the one who shot my car. Killed my niece. I want to say we're different, but I don't know anymore. How many people have I hurt? Killed? Who deserves to die? Who decides?
Besides that,
Why was this
Oh, for the
Why was
fuck's
this
sake.
dilemma not
Now
in the
a moral
game?
dilemma. Now you have a moral
No,
dilemma.
do you know what? No, I am ignoring that. I am not giving credit to the story of something they do after the credits. No, Watch Dogs, you are not getting credit for that.
Alright
All
guys, looks like we've got one more to do. So we're going to do this one last thing, which will be our bonus, and I think that's it. So we'll see you in a bit.